Ladies and gentlemen, this is your faithful and dutiful host of Sinister Gaming, and we are here tonight playing some ESO. Here with well, my new child of the night, except not child of the night, wrong person, wrong character. But no, I actually was doing some zone stuff and bosses around around over here, and happened to be over in the Rift, near Riften, and was doing a boss over there, and this guy here, Mr. Aaron Alistair 11, he asked for vampire bite, and I just not too long ago got my vampire skill line up to the point where I could. If you guys want to see that, you get this at Vampire 6. And as you see, I am Vampire 8, so I've gained only 2 levels since then. I've had my Vampire for about as long as I've had my Necro. I've had my Necro for about a month. I just put my Necro on the wayside because I wanted to build a Necro healer. And I built this character alongside a friend of mine, but, you know, that worked out well. So today we're going to play some Summersets. Yep, this is my first time actually, like, I just bought the Summerset. So yeah, we're going to run our vampirism bitch. I'm going to change my costume back to my slutty vampire bitch costume. Am I seducing enough for you? Oh, yes. See, the Muslims would be ashamed of me. I show too much skin.
Have you ever seen such creatures? Raz has
Do
not.
what?
Ask some questions. Well, you ask questions around the city.
I got a thick ass. It's thick. And the chesticles are not bad either. Plus, I have some really sick ass tats. Unfortunately, they're not nearly as blue as they could be. Like, this is a really shiny blue, and I guess when you catch the light right there, you can kind of see it. Which is one of the rewards you get for finishing the Morrowind quest line, the main quest line, if you actually believe that. There's a face tat and then body tats, and of course, you know, gotta have the body tats on. Huh? Oh yeah, you'll get some. I actually can't wait to see those.
Go find your own patch of beach.
Oh, shut
Not
it.
that you... An
I will
ultimate
infect
concept
you.
practiced widely here in Somerset. They took her. They told.
I'm really not
Perfection
gonna
requires
waste
constant
the time
vigilance,
to
so
listen to
back
the
to it.
dialogue on this character, because I'm trying to get this character up to champion rank so I can continue refining my build. But yeah, made a new friend tonight because, you know, he asked for vampire bite, and first vampire he's played, and, you know, yeah, that was a mistake, by the way. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it. At least to start with. Yeah, you know, a lot of people will actually charge for that particular skill line. I don't know why, considering that I got it for free. And the whole reason why I ran this vampire skill line and started working on it is so that I could, because I see people asking for vampire bites frequently in the hub areas. Places like Reaper's March and the Rift. The Rift is pretty popular from what I do see. It's a nice zone. Yeah, vampires, I've noticed that that's where you go. That's, if you want to be a vampire, that's where you go. Werewolves are less prevalent, but they are actually more powerful. It works well. Yes. Oh my God. I'm super. Aside from the fact that I am absolutely. When I say that I'm a Skyrim fan, that's an understatement. Every platform that it can be bought on, I have it. Or have had it. I own it for Switch, which I currently have a game where I'm a Vampire Lord maxed out, which I'm excited for, because that's our ult for the rework on the Vampire line, is a Vampire Lord. So I'm pretty excited for that, especially if it roughly resembles the Skyrim Vampire Lord. Be able to turn into some grotesque ass motherfucker who can roll up and just absolutely annihilate things by looking at them. Oh? Okay. Hey, hey, water is not deadly to... Well, you see, I'm doing just fine. Ah, God! Ah! Ah! I'm just joking, I'm joking. So, I have to say, you know, despite the fact that you got Auradon, which is southern Summerset, but it doesn't do this DLC map justice, like, at all. You know, Summerset itself is just, it's gorgeous. Alongside Dragonhold, which is Southern Elsewhere. I love Southern Elsewhere because it is a lot more jungle than it is desert, because Northern Elsewhere, which is the Elsewhere expansion locale that you get the Necromancer for, it, while I don't mind fighting dragons, it just, Northern Elsewhere is a lot of desert. You know, along this strip here, it's kind of jungly. But this map, just, I got a chance to play in it when the ESO Plus trial rolled around about a month ago. And
Hurrah, Caravel.
you know,
After I filled out all
I really liked Summerset.
Summerset.
And thanks to a buddy of mine, I actually own Summerset now because he bought it for me in exchange for helping him find out about a stamina build for his, like, armor set for his stamina character. He didn't charge me coin or anything, so I'm really thankful for that, considering that this DLC could potentially, if you sell crowns, go for 305,000 or 350,000 gold, which we don't even have as a guild. Yes, it's not that. Yeah, I have like 11,000 or something like that stashed in my personal bank right now, and it's, if I were to go through and just strictly sell everything I pick up off World Boss runs, I probably could make a good 15 to 20,000 a day. Actually, all of it is deconstructed, whether it's jewelry, whether it's, and before, you know, Summerset, I didn't have any use for jewelry other than, alright, well, can't use it, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it.
This is unheard of.
And now
Why have
Summerset
you
gave me
closed
the
the
ability
monastery?
to deconstruct jewelry, so everything,
Such.
everything is
But the
sellable.
workers I hired, they were aboard the ship from
Or break down,
Rivenspire.
you know what I mean?
The kin lady and I, we have only your best interests in mind.
Right.
Every guest must be...
And not just that, but people who either, right, and people who either don't want to invest the money or can't invest the money into either Plus or buying the DLCs by themselves, they'll pay good money for really good stuff, like handcrafted, like jewelry, because I've seen a necklace before go for 10,000 by itself.
You there! I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a golden knight?
Yeah,
Sentry.
I could pay.
Raz owes you for that game of cards and has come to pay.
Well, I don't recall any... you say I won some gold?
Don't you
Yeah. What class are you running on that? Wow, a Sork Dep. I mean, I've yet to. Yeah, you were doing okay when you were running your Necro, which I'm impressed with, cause
The monastery.
yeah. How much quicker shit can die. But that's what I'm here for. Hence the Necromancer being a ridiculously effective and, quite honestly, useful class. You know. Stairs here. Your DPS sucks. Let's just put that blunt. As a Necro, unless you are strictly focusing, I think it's the Gravelord tree, your DPS is gonna fucking suck. You know, so if you're like running Gravelord with a couple of Bone Tyrant abilities, you can do some serious damage. You put the Bone Armor on, you know, you pop the ability to resist some damage. I mean,
Unusual
if you
knick-knack
really...
for an
I wasn't doing
Orthodox
anything.
office,
I
wouldn't you
swear I
agree?
didn't touch it. What? No, no, shut up. I didn't do... I didn't... No, no. I didn't touch it. I was just sitting here. It's not my pearl. I promise. I didn't... I'm just gonna go.
I noticed.
It opens up
Curious
Oblivion!
pearl. I wonder where the Ordark acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the other.
Okay. Skirt! Wrong way. You know what? I probably need to do that. What is this character buff? It is well-fed magic regen. Okay. And then stage 4 vampirism. I don't know what they're gonna do for, you know, I want to kind of talk about Greymore for a little bit, because that actually piques my interest.
Are you lost?
So
You can't be
aside
in
from the
here.
fact that, like I was saying earlier, I'm a huge super Skyrim fan.
Something's wrong down here.
To the point where the
I
first time
sense
in this
magic.
game, I went
Vile
looking for the
magic.
Skyrim districts
Pages.
to
These
see
people
what
did
was
nothing to
different,
deserve
what
such
changed,
treatment.
what they did,
There's
you
someone
know,
alive.
and
It's divine.
the
It's
fact
divine. The monks.
Is that a
2,000 years
Scoffin?
prior to, it's 1,000 years prior to the Oblivion Crisis, I think, which is like 800 years prior to Skyrim. So, yeah, I mean, so I don't,
Thank you for
from the
setting me
trailer
free.
that they showed off for Greymore, I know that we're gonna have Solitude in the game, and if I know my geography of Skyrim like I do, the
A
town that
date?
they're walking
An
through is
excellent
Morthal,
question. Then I see. I'll
which
explain
has a
everything
long-standing,
later. For
as
now,
far as
we
lore
need
goes,
to hurry.
long-standing history of being infested with vampires. You know, one way or another. So we're gonna see potentially Solitude
More
and
newcomers?
Morthal. I just hope that there's
Unfortunately,
more
the
than just
magic
that.
only affects those
I'm
who have
hoping we
been
get places
prepared.
like Whiterun
fear.
or
Your
Markarth,
time will
more of Skyrim than we have. Because Greymore is 100% fantasy. You know, it's Skyrim. Skyrim sells.
I'll deal with the pearl. You hold off
The
these
fact that
creatures.
this game has done as well as it has, it did not start off this well. And
The pearl's magic attracts these creatures. Hold them off
Yeah.
while I complete my spell.
oh shit, for real.
Come on, let's talk outside.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, because I mean, I've noticed in some areas that the game will get really framey and it'll bog down bad. So bad. Well, again, you know, let's just take a look at the map real quick. PvP. For those of you Oblivion fans, all of Cyrodiil, which is one of the biggest map areas in this game, yeah, it takes up a vast amount of, like, matter of fact, I think after, you know, here in a little bit, we can actually head into Cyrodiil if you don't mind, and we can just roam around. Because I actually still have not fully explored Cyrodiil. The Imperial City will not be accessible unless we queue up for it, because it's a separate DLC to itself. But that's not somewhere I want to go. That happens to be a really hot zone. I'm noticing that. That's where you go if you want a PvP. You don't go to Cyrodiil anymore. But here in a little bit, if I'm still live at that point, you know, when we head over to Cyrodiil and roam the map, and they can see how unnecessarily big, even with a mount, it can be. And for that, I'm going to switch to it. Because I'm going to run on my champion for that. Because that's my fucking stand blade. I'm not going to stay in Cyrodiil for too long. You're going to have to... Is this character an ordinary Dominion? Well, it's got one of the best starting areas in the game. And that's not just like, it's got nothing to do with the fact that I'm an Aldmeri nut. I really don't like Aldmeri Dominion at all. I do not like the... Sacrilege! You mean the Donald Trump race. I mean the elite race.
Living on Artaeum for a
I
few
said that out
centuries
loud.
doesn't prepare you for physical activity. Let the eye of the
Hey,
queen
I'm in a
know
high...
what
Wait,
you
I'm a high elf. I can say
I'll
these things.
catch up with you later.
So no, like... I actually was... I really do like Auradon and all of the Aldmeri Dominion locales. Except for Grotwood. Fuck Grotwood. I spent... Like I said, I spent the... So when the ESO Plus trial ran through, I did the entirety of the Thieves Guild story. And I do mean the entirety of it. Like, all the side missions... All the side missions for the characters, like the people. I did everything there.
Hell of a mess, but I digress. My story is about the swine.
Actually, I'm gonna put that belt on. It's a better belt than what I'm wearing.
That sprung up like fungus from grind.
Nope, never mind. Well,
Their lives may be short and lacking
yeah,
in
put that on for
hope,
now.
but keep an eye to their blundering. Something to jest about this simple pest. That's until you've seen their plundering.
Anyways, what the fuck was I saying?
Bound to the doom-drum sound, you'll learn what
Yeah.
the court's got.
Kind of a problem when you forget what you were saying.
Mac didn't know with his final blow just how badly he'd been caught. I don't mean to forego. This little ode is a lesson
ESO Plus trial. Sorry. I ran through the entirety of the Thieves Guild. All the side missions for those supporting for the Thieves Guild characters, everything. Because you have to get Thieves Guild up to 10 and do all of the side missions. So I spent a lot of time in Abad's Landing. I can't do it until I pick it up. They are. It does. Like, the Thieves Guild, for example, to level it, you have to do the repeatables. And they are... Oh my god. That's what made it drag on. What made it... Yeah, especially since they... The one that bugged me the most was the one about a...
Raz has heard rumors, but there are always
the Covetous
rumors
Queen,
about the
that's what it
CJs.
was.
There was a Kinley...
I was stuck on it, because I didn't realize that I had to launder those items, you know, and so I would get stuck doing that one Covetous mission. Although I do realize that I really like the Covetous mission. I hate it and I love it. I love it for the mission rewards, but fucking hate it because it's... Oh, yes. Nope. And you don't even get the missions with the guilds until you level the guild itself. So, which forces you into running the repeatables over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Now, at least with the Dark Brotherhood, that's enjoyable. You know, yeah, at least you can take out your frustrations on people. Like this guy. This guy right here. Just because I don't like his face, I could stab him. Sorry, honey. Well, then... Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do Dark Brotherhood at all on this tune. Because it would mess with the vampire feed. Yeah, now you understand why I have not run Dark Brotherhood on this character. It's triangle and circle for the synergy. And that's the same exact button combo. All of your synergies are done triangle circle. Yeah, no, X just activates. X is your activator. Where's she at? Do not bolt, little girl. Quit. Ah, fuck. Fucking shit. I would... The cat's not trying to... I had her by the tail because I can't grab her. And she's not listening. Yuck, it is map. I love you, little girl. But you can't be out there tonight. Yes, I had your tail. But anyways, yeah, no. Dark Brotherhood is the only thing I cannot do on this character because of the fact that this character is a vampire. Where the fuck do I need to go? Oh, this way. And so, for me, my main is... This game is a lot of fun, but for those of you who have not played this game at all, and you're thinking, oh, it's an Elder Scrolls game, I'm gonna love it, you might want to consider that, yes, it is an Elder Scrolls game, but it's also an MMO, and it plays like an MMO. You know, yes, there is 10 times more grind involved in it.
Yes?
Of course, you know.
We all
like,
have concerns
I'm going
regarding
back
the Queen's
to
decree.
I'm going to revert back to the Greymoor. You know, the new expansion we're getting for this game is
and all of Summerset.
incorporating something that was introduced in Skyrim.
Business of the city requires
Not
my
only is it
attention,
incorporating
but I
parts
shall
of
rejoin
Skyrim, but
you
a
shortly.
whole entire thing that we got from Skyrim, the Vampire Lore. It's going to work all of that into the game. So the ES lore for this game,
suddenly remembered
it's
some business
expansive.
I need to
It's
deal with as well.
huge.
Feel free to
I don't even know
pester
where
the
to
other
find
guests
my
in my
lore.
absence.
Journal. Whatever. So, just as you guys can see, I've got nothing in that. I've got one Auradon. I have 2 Daedric Princes, which are all lore books. You know, they're books you pick up throughout the world. That, ironically, is how you level the Mages Guild. So, as you see, there's a lot, you know? So if I went into Tamriel history, I could read this. I could actually read this book. Like you would be able to if you went into a normal ES game. They have the books that you can read. So overall, despite the fact that it is an MMO, it is difficult to get into, but once you get into it, it's going to hook you. It hooked me so badly with this game. This game hooked me so badly that I don't do microtransactions. I don't. And I own not 1, not even 2, but 3, 4, 5. 5 of the... whoops. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Oh, it's chapters? 8. 5 of the 8 DLCs. That's crazy. Those are just zones. The ones I've bought are all area. Places you can run around and do stuff in. Then, of course, you've got the dungeon DLCs, which I personally think is a waste of your money. To sit here and purchase the dungeon DLCs, that just opens up extra loot that you can go get. But the vanilla game DLCs, or the vanilla game dungeons, give you an abundance of stuff. There's plenty there that once you unlock all the dungeons, it opens up where you can just run for hours. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting you off. I am. So I knew that I walked outside
into my
way
home
too
without so much as a
freaking
bio
early.
leave.
Oh, shut up.
My lady, one...
Yep. See, I like that, you know, you're here and actually conversing, and I'm catching it on the stream. Most of the time, I don't get conversation that I get to just have when I stream, because I do stream.
I'm glad I found you.
You know, semi-regularly.
While watching the
It's not
King
as much
Lady's
as it
mansion,
used to be,
I saw her ladyship sneak out the back and leave the city.
it's nice to be able to converse.
The King Lady is meeting the Aldark in the Coral Forest. Raz smells something, and it isn't moon sugar.
Your reputation precedes you, I, the Queen. I am Valcerin of the Sijic Order.
Yes. I can actually look at it real quick. ESO Plus. ESO... Yes. ESO Plus. If you look at it, over here it says, become an ESO Plus member to unlock VIP perks, including full access to all DLC game packs in the Crown Store, monthly crowns to spend on in-game items, unlimited storage for crafting materials, and loads of additional bonuses. It is the preferred choice for Tamriel's greatest champions. And your monthly crown payment that they give you is $16.50. You are given it doesn't. You have to save it for a couple months. Like for instance, this any race, any alliance bundles. That lets you, by default, you know, you can only play certain races in certain alliances. But let's say I want to put a high elf in the Daggerfall Covenant. I could do that. Exactly. And ultimately, it is slightly a waste of money, considering that you really don't have to stay in the starting area. If you got friends that play this game with you, and you just say, hey, can I jump to you? And they're over, let's say you're in Aldmeri Dominion, and you want to be over in Daggerfall. You just teleport to them. And boom, you can start the story over there. Oh god, yeah. At all. Well, it's Tamriel Unlimited. Yeah, because they realized that they were severely limiting, because they put a huge emphasis on what they called the faction war, which meant everybody, if you played Aldmeri Dominion, you were mortal enemies with Ebonheart Pact. It doesn't matter if your best buddy of 16 years jumped Ebonheart Pact and you went Aldmeri Dominion. You are mortal enemies. You don't get to play together. You know, if your buddy of 16 years didn't like any of the races in Ebonheart Pact, but you're digging every class or every race in that faction, guess what? You are mortal enemies. You fight each other in PvP. And you could not go to their zones. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope, you got immediately attacked from what I heard.
One of some, based on what?
Damn. You literally... Yeah. Do what? Nice. You know, that's quite shocking to me. It's an electrifying revelation. Sorry. That joke was there. I am genuinely enjoying the next staff. Ah, God, snakes with wings. Giant snakes with wings. I am not okay with this. That's nightmare fuel. I am terrified of snakes. And when they fly, yeah, I'm good. I'm out. Ironically, look at this. Necromancer. Vampire necromancer and scared of some flying snakes. I'm good. I'm out. Nope. I'm out. I'm having childhood nightmares of Jafar all over again. Right? Damn it, Elder Scrolls, you done fucked up. No! 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 I can deal with spiders. Giant spiders I can deal with. It's flying snakes. Flying oversized snakes that I have a problem with. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, he likes dumping my bones.
Murder! That wasn't
that was
You
not
know
planned.
nothing of the plan, you fool. Let me give you a taste of what the Prince of Bargains has in store for this pitiful world.
Your prince! I want no part of Daedra! Help!
Okay, I really don't like these. You spit at me. Everybody hurts. Abyssal pearls. Yay. There it is. We'll hit it on our way up. You know, I mean, I was around back when this game first hit PlayStation,
Razumgar
PlayStation
apprehended.
4,
I think you'd be
and that was
right.
about the time where,
One more
like, I've been playing this game
adjustment.
since
There.
Arrow Season
You
4.
are now attuned.
I don't know.
Find me on Artaeum after you finish with the eye.
Oh God. Arrow is, yeah. Arrow is about. It's done. Like this was the last season, so it's like 8 seasons of a show. So keep in mind, you know, it's been about 5 years, 4 or 5 years since I started playing this game. I know how long I've been playing this game because that was about the time where I first got really big into Arrow as a show, which is a live-action show that follows the Green Arrow character, which is one of my favorite superheroes. But that's neither here nor there. I know I've been playing this game that long because my original character has a Green Arrow build to his armor. Back from Season 4. I'd have to show you a picture of it, but I've been playing this game for about 4 or 5 years now. So, that being said, I was around when this game had the faction war, and
the prince of this siege, then you must
it's rough.
Criminal?
It was,
You horrid
it was
creature.
rough, bro.
Have you come to... I met him at Kin...
Oh yeah,
I
no,
certainly...
you go into Imperial City and that's it. You immediately, unless you got a group of 6, you're gonna get run through bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so like if you're rolling like you and me and you run up against a group like we had earlier, it's over with. Like especially if you got 2 Necros that can bring people back at the push of a button. It is. It's also the one hand, yeah, on the one hand, it's great to have that because if you got a big group, it's ideal to run some kind of resurrection so that you can save your group soul gems. You know, that shit gets expensive. Soul gems, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Which is the primary reason I've been running this character as much as I have, is because the only champion points I have in this character are from my main. So I've got, you know, for my champion points, I have long tree. I have 4 in tower, which gives me the break free cost and then the bash cost reduction. And then 10, 20, 30 in thief to give me tenacity, arcanist, and healthy. None in, or sorry, it's the lover. None in the shadow. And then on my mage stones, the apprentice has And even all the way across the board with the apprentice having Sixth and Blessed, Elfborn, Elemental Expert, and Spell Erosion. Oh yeah. And then I have 5 points altogether in the Atronach, all in Staff Expert. Right. Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge is good for a vampire. It's over on the ritual. Thaumaturge increases your damage done with damage over time effects. So, like, with the Necro running Boneyard, that is a damage over time. That's a dot. And increasing the damage of that is useful. And then rolling over to my redstones, for my steed, I have 5 in Ironclad, 5 in Spell Shield. And then 13 in Light Armor Focus, and 13 in Elemental Defender. Quick Recovery, 4 points in the Lord for Quick Recovery. And that's it. That's all of my points. So I've got to get more. The only points I've gained and allocated are the ones that are gained through my man. And he's only just over 100. Yeah, just gotta get there first. Get to the character level 50. I'm sorry. You know, i.e., look at, just think about it like this. If you run your character straight through, if you build a brand new, fresh level 1 character, and you run through just the normal vanilla zones, you're going to find, just running around the districts, shit to do. You can leave. If you I spent the last week in Ebonheart Pact territory on this character. I ported into the little portal thing where the fucking, yeah. Yes. Okay. So this is actually as far as I've ever actually been in this, because I did stop playing because I only had like a couple days left of the ESO Plus. So everything up to now is, you know, new. Yeah. Sigic Merchant? What is this?
I have.
Oh, it's a whole ass, holy fucking shit! The Sigic Table Grand Praxis. 100,000 for that. Yeah. Well, since I'm here, I might as well repair everything. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. The necklace of fire can go. We've got enough clother stuff. I can just go ahead and sell some of this stuff for now, because I probably do need the money. Got enchanting stuff for days. More stuff could be broken down. For current or new? Okay, so I'll go ahead and read off. The ult is Bat Swarm. Darken the sky with a cloud of bats dealing 2698 magic damage to nearby enemies every 1 second for 7 seconds. Good. First activatable ability, which you should have, is the Drain Essence. Now, you'll have 2 morphs available for that when you do morph it. You'll have the ability to gain ultimate as you drain, or you can do the accelerating drain, which is the one I do. When you activate the drain, the enemy is stunned for 3 seconds, consume an enemy's life force, dealing 2777 magic damage, and restoring 15% of your missing health every 0.7 seconds for 3 seconds. It basically does it faster and gives you 1 tick more of health. So that's what I do. You've also got Mist Form, which is an activatable ability. What that does is it poofs you into a cloud of mist, reducing your damage taken by 75% for 4 seconds. Entering this form removes and grants immunity to all disabling and immobilization effects, but you cannot be healed and your magic of recovery is disabled. Now, the passives for Vampirism. Savage Feeding. After feeding, your target is set off balance and stunned. Supernatural Recovery. Increases while you have Vampirism stage 2 or higher. While increases your magicka and stamina stamina recovery by 10%. Blood Ritual allows you to bite another player every 7 days. You cannot bite. Yeah, you're welcome. Players infected with lycanthropy, whatever, cannot be infected. And then you've got Undeath, when you have Vampirism stage 3 or higher. Undeath allows you to reduce your damage taken by up to 33% based on your missing health while you are below up to 50% health. So right now I've got mine at Undeath 1, which is 30% health. Now, Unnatural Resistance. This is the one that's really, really going to make a big difference on your health regen, or your health recovery. Because at stage 4, you take 25% more fire damage and recover health 75% slower. Okay? Unnatural Resistance. Unnatural Resistance reduces the severity of health recovery determined in Vampirism stages 2 through 4. At stage 2, you're no longer reduced on your health recovery. Stage 3 reduces your health recovery by 25%. And stage 4 reduces your health recovery by 50%. And then the last perk, which I have yet to unlock, is Vampirism 9, and this is only after you have Vampirism stage 4. Ignore the movement speed penalty while in crouch. You'll move full speed like you would be if you were running in crouch. And it decreases the time it takes to crouch by 50% during the night. So basically, Vampirism passive perks are really good for mage builds. Yeah.
And there was no sign of Lathan. I don't know whether to be grateful or concerned.
We'll find him then.
Yeah, fire
Valsarun
sucks, but you can actually negate
only a select
a
few,
lot of that damage by
so the
one of those perks.
One of the living gods of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He's an honorary member of our order. After an attack on his Clockwork City, he warned us about a Daedric threat to Summerset and Artaeum. I sent Valsarun to investigate. Indeed,
why do I get the feeling
but
that Summerset
the next step involves a
and
thorough
Clockwork are
examination
a
of the street.
direct
While I head inside,
sequel pack for Morrowind? About to be. See, Morrowind, you first encounter Clockwork City via the Tribunal and all that. Because, those of you who have played, for those of you who've played Skyrim, you'll recognize the name Barbas. If you did everything there is to do in Skyrim, you'll know Barbas as the side quest start for the Daedric artifact for, what the fuck is his name? It's the Daedric Prince. No, not Sheogorath. Prince of Deals. Thank you, Clavix File. You actually get to see Barbas be turned into a dog. And he's been that way for 2,000 years. By the events of Skyrim. So Barbas was a dog for 2,000 years. That's insane. To be an animal for that long because you screwed up so badly.
You must be the... That's strange. Assume I'm the right master's acolyte. I have other duties to perform. Besides, such a complex I'm not allowed... I could say we have our ways and leave it at that, but you deserve it. Why does every high elf think they're...
Civic order. Okay. You get that right away? Ew. Okay, so what? Lore Master Solaris?
Friend of Valseren, I have a proposal for you. Tranquil greetings, Caraval. The right master holds you, eager to begin. The first cluster of time breaches appeared on the Isle of Summerset. You should start there. Go speak with my apprentice,
Okay, so I can continue all of this later. I just came here, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I came to Summerset specifically to pick up the skill line because he showed me a healer skill that works extremely well for a healer build. It all hinges on you having Summerset because it is a Sigic Order skill. But what it does is normally your staff can damage enemies. So, you know, your light attacks can be targeted on enemies, but they cannot target teammates. Now the skill that he showed me allows me to turn this staff into an actual healing staff.
Can I help you? I don't. I'm indebted. You'll definitely need the auger on your quest. Thank you for agreeing to this. The map's just there on the table. Now, you should hurry.
So do I have to remove an ability to toggle it? Okay. I'm gonna do that because that's where I'm putting it. I'll probably end up taking my vampire drain off. Either that or my pet. Probably the pet, because yes, the pet heals for really decent, but it's a 4-second ability that I can be using that slot because I have my AoE burst and I've got my Defile heal, but that heals for good amounts. And then I just spam out my burst. My AoE burst. Yeah. No, it's a... You can just pop that ability on and immediately start, instead of spamming out all of your magicka to constantly burst heal, you'll be able to just pop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, It turns you into Mercy from Overwatch. Yeah, it just went there because Mercy can resurrect people. Like what I did there. Alright, portal Summerset. Auger. Right. You know what? That explains that, because I've been looking, like, I'll pull up the big map and zoom out, and then Artaeum is off. Yeah, it's a whole other portal, because you've got Cold Harbor, you've got Clockwork, and then you've got Artaeum, and then of course Tamriel. So, no, it's not. I love the fact that you just called the complete world Nern. That just shows to me you know your shit. Right. Okay, so I would actually need you to, if you can get over to Alinor, or whatever is close over there, I could fast travel to you. Right. Hendrik Frolic. Well, I found the world, boss. I'm not going to kill that thing. You know what this area reminds me of? The way that the art is on it? Alright. Alright, if you think we can, let's do it. But no, you know what this area reminds me of? If you played Assassin's Creed out of this. Yeah, everybody likes that. I'm gonna get sacrificed for this, but it was actually not it's not even in my top 5. Dude, I love that scythe ability. Anyway, so Odyssey, if you get the chance to play it, the Summerset Isle, really, really reminiscent of ancient Greece. You know, this delve over here I'm looking at. Torham Card. I don't know what it's pronounced, but it looks like a whole pantheon. I'm one-track minded right now. The only reason I'm pit stopping on this frickin' boss is because you said we could do it. Hendrik Frolic. Alright, you know what? Oh, I don't like that. See, the ads are going to be where the problem lies. I farted. That hurt. Yep, nope. There's just too much going on there. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You're really gonna keep trying this? Struck by a deer. Yeah, we're gonna have to not do this. It's the ads that fuck me. It's not even. Yep, nope. Nope, we're out. That's alright. I was wrong, we can't do this. Great. Vote of confidence. See? You should be on your Necro. Yeah, but... Find the Augur of the Obscure. But anyways, like I was saying with the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there's a lot of beautiful scenes. I gotta hand Ubisoft this. Man, they do a wonderful job of making some fucking gorgeous scenery. Yeah. Way Shrine. Pick up when you get the chance to. Do yourself a favor and pick up Odyssey. It is... But all of Summerset kind of just reminds me of Sparta and the rolling plains of the game. Like all of the way that the flowers and shit work. It actually reminds me of Elysium. Because they went like straight. Oh, that's a bit of a drop. There's a fucking greenhouse. Holy shit. Yep. Just look. Man, I'm telling you, just looking at this, like that castle on the hilltop. I don't even know if we can go. We can go over there. We can actually run over there, and that's the kind of things I'm talking about. Just it's this whole zone. It's gorgeous. So it's definitely worth the 3,500 crowns that you'd pay for it. Because it's just a beautiful zone, you know. It definitely changed the pace from Rift.
Which one could he possibly be?
Nice change of pace with that. You know, and you would think that after seeing so much of Auradon, that I wouldn't want anything to do with a map that is basically paid for Auradon. But it's gorgeous. It's perpetually beautiful here. Which is why I go back to saying it reminds me of Elysium. Elysium, sorry, Elysium. Mm-hmm. Yep. And you want to sit here and enjoy this. That's it. So, do you have Ghost Recon Breakpoint? Oof. It's fun with, you know, it's a tactical shooter. So it's one of those games you want to take semi-serious. You know, with a squad of people, it's a game you want to take relatively serious. Because, yeah, it's frustrating when your team members are dog shit. And they just want to play the game like they're John Rambo. The delve.
Thank you for not as special.
Alright. Into the boat. Now watch, this is gonna be the one ugly part of the whole fucking thing. The whole DLC. 3,500 for beautiful and ugly. One ugly. Even the fucking cave is pretty. Why? Just why, man? Oh, you throw fire. You are not okay. In case you guys have not come to the realization, figure it out. I don't do fire. Fire bad. Ah! God, no! The only thing that would make that worse if the flying snake spit fire. Oh, look, dragons. I find it ironic that I've got a couple of fire. I've got a fire staff. I had a fire staff. I think it's an ice. That tank can suck it. Hey, look, if yeah. Here's the thing. If you're doing your job as a tank properly, you'll be able to get the aggro. Sure, you know, I'm drawing the aggro, but you'll get it. They should be able to grab all of the aggro back. It shouldn't even be a problem. Beach Inferno Staff of Shock. hit the brakes for a second. Beach ice. Beach ice staff of flame. So it kinda is a flame. But I'm gonna go with the shock. Just why does this mud crab have so much health? Sky shards are great. So, I have not even done my Harborage questline. Pro tip for everybody watching, or that will watch, you start a new character on one of the additional packs, like Summerset,
unless my creaking knees give me away,
or elsewhere. Do not do the Harborage questline until after you reach level 50. It's for no other reason than once you reach level 50, you cannot get skill points at all from leveling up. So you are screwed out if you don't sky shard hunt. You know, you're not gonna have skill points, but the Harborage questline actually grants, if not every mission, every other mission a skill point. And there are several quests. There's at least 10. So you're guaranteed at least 10 quests. So that's for everybody watching, and you. What the hell is your damn name? Awesome. Aaron. So, if you haven't done your Harborage questline on a new character, do not do it until after you get level 50. Just level normally. There's some, like, additional... I think most guild stories grant skill points every so often. But definitely do not do your Harborage until after 50, because that's your main campaign for the game. And once you hit level 50, you're out of skill points. So it's just easier to get guaranteed skill points from somewhere you know you're going to give them than if you were trying to hunt down Sky Shards. Because there are infinite possibilities of leveling. Like, yeah. Like right now, yeah, oh my god. After you hit champion, you want more so than ever before you want to kill one. Oh shit. Crack the carrot top. Oh, it's dead. Big ass angry liver. This is a delve, which is fucking funny because it's all open over here. Normally your delves end up sticking you over in.
I'll get it. All right. You two go prepare the boat our friend brought. We'll provide a distraction. Trinamac's wrath be with us.
Find the auger of the obscure.
Thieves, Fond of winged snakes and soggy chests. Noted. Fleshy, thick-thumbed by Josiah. Actually, we're done sewing up these right. So, should we get going, or...? Of course you do. I'm a traveler like you. Except, well, nothing like you, to be honest. No offense. I'm not in the skull. I am the skull. At least here on Nern. Of me? This is just sad. Try this. Imagine a soul gem. Got it? Now imagine that the soul in the gem is also the gem itself. Weird, right? Ha! Mime and a head explosion. You can't see it because I haven't got any arms. Fair enough. So, where to? I assume you've got a map or something? So, you know where we're going now, right? Good.
Oh, fuck.
You take me to a time breach, and I'll help you spot it. Huh. This bag's a bit snug, eh?
Did I do that? And now we finished the delve. Well, I know that.
Hold them off while I spear that.
Just now we finished the delve.
They're scattering like minnows. Keep on the offensive. This is for Carterville! I'm hurt! That'll do. Fall back and get to the boat.
Fall back and get to the boat. Okay. Do what? Yeah, I don't know where. I see you. I gotta level up. It's gonna make me choose a poison. That was way too fast. Wasting. Yep. Nah. I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna want to lay down soon. Yeah, right. Probably should. That's just going to just stay home, play video games, and enjoy it. You know, like I'm on it every day. Usually about 10-ish at night, my time, central, is when my group starts moving up, and we do that for a few hours. And then you come home and sleep. That works.
Captain coming aboard. Boats prepped and ready.
So, quick question. Once I finish the story for this, can I just select it from the collections and do it all over again?
Father, you have me so worried. What happened? Where's your boat?
None of that now, my Nevis Cup. I'll tell you all about it. But first, there's one more thing we need to see.
But if I wanted to run over the whole story
Come, friends.
again,
It's time we commit our memories to the drink.
select it. Okay.
He washes up. He's not fooling me. I can tell something happened. Father's putting on a brave face, like he used to whenever I'd ask him about his younger days. He'd smile and deflect.
Yeah. Heading to Artaeum. Because it beats walking all that way. I only have the house I've got because it's the reward for finishing Elsewhere's. Whoa. I can't say finishing Elsewhere's campaign because it's not finished. But it is halfway done. I got the Northern Elsewhere that gives me the Necro, and for that, I ended up running through halfway for the Elsewhere story. I haven't even started on this character, and I actually got this character started in Elsewhere.
Was Oriandra just in time? We'll handle the man. We want to pour the elixir into the pool. That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthil will seal Summerset's fate.
That was unnerving. It seems the false Aldark belonged to an alliance of Daedric cultists called the Court of Bedlam. Imagine the faithful of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal working together. This is more serious than I anticipated. No, but I'm hardly an expert on the Daedric cults of Tamriel. The magic I sensed in the pearl, though, it doesn't contain the taint of oblivion. I hoped you'd say that.
Yeah, I'm not.
I may not be a natural prognosticator, but I...
All right. Definitely. Right. So, for the time being, I'm going to log. And yeah, you're definitely welcome if you don't see me on... Excuse me, shoot me a message. Because I'm on my phone more than I'm on anything else. I have my notifications all... Oh. Oh yeah, Sork build. That's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're gonna close up shop because I'm fixing to get off and go to bed here in a few minutes. So if you like the content, smash that like button because every little bit helps the channel, and you know you love your boy. And if you're not subscribed already, do so. Hit that bell icon so you can go be notified when I go live and post anything. You know, of course, most of my content is live content, so you know, you catch all the goofy, funny, dumb shenanigans that go on. And much love to you guys, because without y'all, I would not be where I'm at, even though not too terribly far. But again, still, without you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So, love you guys, much love, and take care. We will be back later with more. Take it easy, guys.